Here is the first spot I trout fished at this day. I fished here for a while. I only had caught one little dinky chub, and then I caught this one trout on a number two panther martin on this little creek I drove by. There's probably some fish in it. I didn't scare that many fish, but there's definitely a few fish in it. I have no idea what the stacking data is. And then I dove to another creek, which I fished before, but not in a long time. But I fished a lot farther upstream than where I usually fish it. And it started off on a great note.
So this is spot number two. We literally just dropped this worm out and we immediately caught that brookie.
I decided to walk downstream after fishing this pool with worms to see what it looked like. And I caught a chub and a brown trout out of this pool. I didn't include the chub in this video though. But here's a little brown. And then I decided to walk downstream, and this is the farthest I walked down from this bridge right at this spot. And then I started to fish upstream, and I caught this other brookie. And then I looked at the insects, and there wasn't a whole lot for insect nymphs on the rocks I looked at. And then I fished up by the bridge, and I caught a huge brookie, and then I waited above the bridge a little ways, and I caught another little brown. So the first spot started out with 5 fish, good spot. And I didn't fish that far either.
That's a big beauty brookie. Of course he swallowed it. Of course I'm gonna end up keeping it. That was a nice brookie. Little creek. Dinner's not getting her done. I wonder what's in here for insects. We'll flip some. See. Not a whole lot of this rock. See? Not a whole lot. There's some shit. Not a whole lot though. Holy fuck. Is this a brookie? Holy crap. Is this a beauty brookie? This is an absolute gorgeous brookie. Oh my. Another tiger trout. This is a deep typing out. Best brook trout I've ever caught. This is like, I'd almost melt this fish. The spinner's just spooking them. Looks like it's pretty shallow. I think it will. definitely plenty of fish in this spot.
I then traveled down to the next bridge over this creek, which was like, I don't know, a mile or two downstream. And I decided to fish there because it looked really good by the side of the road, and I was going to head to a different creek. So I started off fishing by the road where I looked, and I didn't catch anything until I waited a little ways upstream. I did have one big fish hit at this Rapala that I caught this little fish on, and I lost about a 14-inch fish that pounded my panther martin but got off when it was flopping around. And then I caught five more little browns, or four more little browns on the spinner, just a gold number 4 panther martin. And I caught 3 chubs on the gold number 4 panther martin.
Oh, that guy came up on me.
But the size of the trout here I caught were pretty small. They were not any bigger than like 10 inches, and you can see them. Still a good action. I caught like 10 or 11 fish out of this trout out of this creek and 4 chubs. There's plenty of fish, and I had a lot of bites too, so I'll definitely go back to this creek, especially with that beautiful 14-inch brookie that I caught earlier in this video. And I should have had the sound, but I was really ecstatic to catch that brookie. That's about the nicest trout I've caught this whole season. So all in all, this is a great creek, and I'll go back to. And I actually have another trout video from later, the last 2 creeks I fished this day, which I will post when I get around to editing it, because otherwise it would be like a 20-minute video, which I don't feel like, I know no one feels like watching. Thanks everybody for watching, and please subscribe to my channel if you like my videos.
Cook. Why are we catching chubs all of a sudden? There's 5 trout. We're in the college yard. They've been really hard to catch all of a sudden. 3 chubs. Definitely plenty of fish here though. All the trout I've got are small though. We're in the college here.